Yeah, 6:30 sunrise. Chicken's waking me up.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Build and Repair and Restore. Thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, make sure you give us a like, don't forget to subscribe, and you can also join the channel for exclusive content.
Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I am in sunny Dominica, so this is my first quote-unquote building related video that I've done since I've been here. I've been here for about 6 days now. I went through the quarantine and all that stuff. I got out of quarantine yesterday and I'm out in sunny Dominica. If you want to see what I've been up to the last 5 days, make sure you check out my other channel. I'll put the link in the description and you can see what I've been up to and showing you the country every day, which I'm going to try and do. Today I'm heading down to the beach, so I'll be doing a video there as well and show you guys me at the beach in Portsmouth. But today I am at the guest house where I'm staying, and a friend of mine owns this, and I'm going to be doing some repairs on this house for him while I'm here. So I'm going to go through the list that he's given me of the things that needs to be done. Some of the stuff I've already gone through before, but some of them I need to re-visualize again. So I'm going to just go through and see if I can identify these issues, and I'll probably talk about what the plan is to do and how I'm going to get these issues resolved. So I should be doing some other projects as well while I'm here, so make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe and look out for those videos, which should be quite interesting and very different than the videos that I do when I'm in England, because obviously the building practices are quite different, the houses are different, there's a lot of differences, so there's interesting stuff to see here. So right, so we're going to start probably outside of the house. I'm going to go onto the roof terrace. I'll show you the house from outside. Also, I did do a tour of the house yesterday, so that's on my other channel again. I'll put the link above so you can see a tour of this house and get an idea of the feel of the house. It's quite a nice house, 3 stories. So I'm going to go on the roof terrace of the house. It's a huge roof terrace, and there's some issues up there that need to be looked at. So I'm going to start there and probably work my way down. So let's get on with it. Okay guys, so I am in the roof terrace. You can see I'm very high up in the sky.
I am way up. I like the 4th of July.
And I'll show you what this space looks like. Gosh, I had to walk up all these stairs at the back of the house. I'm right off my out of breath already. I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So firstly, here is the amazing view from the roof terrace. You can see a little bit of the country. Lots of mountains in Dominica. Sorry, it might be a bit windy up here. Very mountainous. We've got a yacht marina straight ahead of us. We've got the fort on the mountain up there, which is somewhere I'll be definitely checking out. So again, I'll be vlogging on going to Fort Shirley. Loads of cannons and all that stuff. This is where they used to sink the ships that would attack when the British were here, and the French ships and Dutch ships and all that stuff. There's all the cannons are still there. Yeah, so I'm on the roof terrace. So this is where you come up, and it's 3 stories down, as you can see. I'm quite high up, 3 stories down the roof terrace, and it's basically the size of the house. It's huge. And looking at my list here, we've got, I think, this junction box here. I don't know what's going on here with this. He wants to be relocated somewhere else rather than being in the center of the roof terrace. So probably see some sort of conduit work or something, and maybe relocating it to a wall or something like that. As you can see how they've run this conduit pipes, it's all a bit crazy. So I think this can be tidied up and relocate this junction box. Apparently water's been entering the box as well and coming down into the garage down below. So there's a garage somewhere here, obviously right down on the ground floor, so I need to investigate that a bit more detail. So that's one part of up here. I actually have to paint this house as well. It's going to be scaffolded. I've got to paint the entire house, so you can see there's a lot of damage and stuff, cracks and all this stuff need to be filled, and This house has got to be primed, it's got to be painted, it's got to be sealed. So another one of the issues is water has been entering somewhere around the windows, somewhere along here on the first and second floors. So that's something that needs to be investigated. Once I've got the scaffolding up, I'll be checking that out as well. Right, so this is the first floor, and this is where we can see where the issue for the water coming down from the roof. You can see there's some wall damage here. Water has been coming down and getting some way through the concrete here. So that's something that needs to be investigated, with that water running down the wall outside. So I think the same thing is upstairs, the floor right above that window. I think it's the same issue. There has been some water damage here as well. And this is the window directly above that one. And we can see there's some bubbling here. There's been some water damage there as well. So not much here, but more on the one above it. Also, the roof terrace lighting needs to be fitted. I'm assuming it's these going to be bulkheads where these boxes are. These sort of covers or caps that go all the way around here. So I'm assuming this is where the lighting is going to be fitted. Looks like this is just a bit of PVC plastic that's been siliconed over, and I'm assuming all the wires and for each for the lights should be here. That's what it looks like to me. This is literally a bit of flash, not flashing, like a bit of PVC cladding or something that's been cut to size and glued on. And as you can see, there's loads of it. So pretty sure this is where the lights will be going. No idea where the switch for the lights will be yet. There's a bit of conduit here. So yeah, I've got to investigate all this stuff. This is probably the power connecting to it, running into the wall here, and then probably feeds them all. So another thing on my list on the roof terrace is the floor needs to be sealed as well. So there's some products that are probably on the way, I think, to be delivered. This whole roof terrace will need to be sealed as well. So some sort of cement-based silicone sealer or something like that, I think is going to be. And this whole floor and concrete needs to be sealed, because obviously rain gets on here and it gets wet, so it needs to be sealed. So there's going to be AC installed in this house while I'm here. I think all the rooms are going to get AC. There'll be units fitted to the outside of the building, and I think I just need to oversee the installation of that and make sure that all the condenser pipes get fitted into drains. So yeah, so that's something that I'll show you guys probably when the company comes in to do that. I'm just pretty much making sure that they do a good job, really. That's pretty much that. So I think that's everything up on the terrace. I think we'll go check the outside of the house and look at the damage as far as paint work. I think there's some issue with a fence as well, and a couple of other bits as well. So I'm going to work my way down and let's check out the outside of the house. Okay, so it's coming down the stairway. All this is going to be painted. You can see a lot of water damage here again on these columns. This stuff needs to be sorted out and all painted. All this stuff needs to be repaired down here. This is water damage, I think, happened during a hurricane we had a couple of years ago, like 5 years ago now. Yeah, all down here. There's a lot of it. Doesn't look like these were primed properly when they painted them originally, so that's caused issues here. So you can see a crack in the back wall here, which someone has attempted to address at some point. You can see this has been filled with cement at some time. The cracks come back. That's probably going to have to use some type of caulking out here and repaint, really. So I think that's the most that can happen with this, if this wall is got some movement in it. And this is the outside of the house. I'll show you the worst parts. Most of the water damage actually is up here, which is where it seems to be a water issue off the roof, water getting out somewhere, probably through a pipe or something like that. So that needs to be addressed. and obviously the whole of the outside needs to be painted. Let's have a look at it from the front. This is the front of the house, and you can see more damage again with the paint has come off. And this looks like just the house was not sealed properly or primed properly when they originally painted the house, when they originally painted it, and that's why the paint has been coming off. But as you can see, it's quite a big house. There's a lot of painting to do here, a lot of repairs. So yeah, this is going to be keeping me quite busy. Okay, so we've got an extract fan as well in the kitchen for the kitchen hood, and that cover needs to be replaced as well. So I've already got that. I was given that by the owner, so I need to replace that. It's quite an easy job. That's ducted outside. Here's the other side of the extractor fan from the kitchen side, where I need to change that vent duct, or that vent flap as well from the kitchen there. Right, so I'm now in the garage. As you can see, I'm on the other side of the garage, and I think there's some water getting in somewhere up here where this little junction box is. So I'm going to look on the other side and see if I can find out where that water's coming in. And I think he wants that sorted out as well. So you can see where the windows are here. So it's just to the right hand side of that column. We should see that column from outside, and then hopefully that'll make sense of where that issue is coming from. Okay, so we're outside the garage now, so I can see where this junction box is. I can see there is some sort of hole there that's been filled in with expanding foam, and you can see there's a bit of a mess there. So water's getting in somewhere, so that needs to be sorted out properly to prevent water from getting in. So that should be fairly straightforward job to do. Okay, I think one last thing we've got to do is to fit a drain cover here, I believe, because this is sort of entrance to the garage. So I guess there's a missing drain cover here. See, there's drain covers here, and there's a drain cover here as well, and next door I have a drain cover as well. So I'm assuming that there's a drain cover. From what I understand from the notes I've been given, I think there might be need a drain cover going across. Maybe there was one here before or something, so one might need to get someone to build one or something, weld it up and fit one there. I think that is it, really. So yeah, I think that's most of what I've got to do in this house. The biggest part seems to be mainly the repairs, external repairs, like the cracks and the flaking paint and repainting this house. There's a lot of painting to be done. So yeah, I've got my work cut out. We obviously got to wait till we get the scaffolding in here first, and then we can start getting that sorted out. So I will obviously doing my vlogs as I normally do, and showing you guys the process of what I'll be doing. You've seen the house, what it looks like now, and obviously you'll see it as it's going along, and you'll see the house when it's finished. So guys, until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.